The Torah this week describes to us the issa, the prohibition against taking a bribe. And the Gemara brings us a few examples. Somebody helped Shmuel when he was coming off the bridge. Somebody removed a feather from Mamema's jacket. And somebody covered up the spit of Marukva. And in all three examples, the Gemara tells us that they disqualified themselves from being a judge. Now, when you look at this chazal, you think something so small, really? They were bribed? They would have tilted the judgment just because someone removed a feather or helped them off a bridge? And the answer is that we don't have the sensitivity to realize and appreciate what somebody else has done for us. And they did. And because they had this appreciation of what somebody else did, they felt they just could not become a judge. They were bribed. The reason why sometimes we just don't appreciate other people is because we don't appreciate ourselves and what we have. The story is told of a pigeon that's flying around and sees a beautiful white swan. Never seen such a thing before. Runs over to the swan and says, "Wow, swan, you're such a beautiful animal. That's amazing." And the swan says, "Well, I thought I was beautiful until I saw a parrot. Now, a parrot has many more colors than me." And he runs over to the parrot and he finds a parrot. And he says, "Parrot, you're such an amazing bird." And the parrot says, "I'm sorry, I used to think that way also until I saw a peacock. Wow, a peacock's got so many colors." So this pigeon flies around and only finds a peacock in the zoo. Goes over to the peacock and sees how many thousands of people are taking pictures, awing at it. It's amazing, what a beautiful sight. And finally, when everyone goes, the pigeon goes over to the peacock and says, "You are the most beautiful animal I've ever seen. So many colors, such beauty." And the peacock says, "You know something? I also thought I was the most beautiful. And that's why people take pictures with me. But I realized that because of my beauty, I'm stuck in a cage in a zoo. Whereas you, pigeon, you're the one that can go anywhere you want." And all of a sudden, the pigeon realized that he had the freedom and he had so much good in his own life. When we recognize what we have in our own lives, then we can recognize the good that other people do for us. Have a wonderful Shabbos.